Are you a life insurance agent? Are you thinking about what market you should get into? Mortgage protection, final
Good
expense,
morning,
or
everybody. Joe
annuities?
Chacho
I
here.
thought the
Happy
same
Monday
thing
morning,
17.
everybody. On the call a little bit late. I was doing some figuring for us to go over before
Are
I
you a
get Chris on the phone. I've got my friend Chris on the phone from Sagicor to kind of go over their program. I've got a lot more agents who are using this program here. Let me kind of tell you what this program is used for. So if this is something that's going to catch your attention, get your pen and paper out. There's some notes you need to write down, okay? The most popular one we use is the No Lapse UL. And it is basically almost identical to a whole life. Got guarantees all the way to age 100. Nobody's going to come in behind you and said there's no guarantees. It's very, very simple. Written on the policy, guaranteed to age 100. And premiums, and then at that, it goes to 120 with no premiums for your client. Let me just go over 2 or 3 things that I'm going to let Chris do what she does best. This program here is for somebody who is in good health. They've got a longer look back for everything when it comes to heart issues, cancer issues. There's a longer look back. If you got a client that's on insulin, it's not a company for you. So you've got to know a little bit more underwriting, yet you're going to get your client a whole lot more coverage for a very, very reasonable price. Longer look backs mean less premiums. So what I did is that I put down a 60-year-old male and female with us. When you go to our little FE cost level benefit quoter, a 60-year-old male non-smoker, his rate's going to be, the lowest one we have is $92. That's with Life Shield. And then we've got 104 with Mutual of Omaha. Now, when you look at that for a male who has no issues and you put them with Sagicor, it's only $50. So you can get the same thing, $25,000 for 92 to 104, or you get the same exact person for $50 with Sagicor. So I started thinking, I said, I don't want to give somebody a lower premium because I got to take care of me. What if they already have a policy and they want to convert that policy because they want more coverage and they're in good health and they've got some cash value in it? What if you were to get that cash value and maybe do them like maybe a little $2,000 Roth IRA, do them something with that money, let them decide, do you want the money or do you want to do something with it for your kids? You can get your client for $100 a month. You can get them a $50,000 if they're preferred, or if they're a standard based on their health with Sagicor for the same amount of money, you can get them $40,000. So what you need to do is that you need to go to the little FE costs that you all should have, where it has plan type. It's got level, then you got modified, you got graded, you've got guaranteed issue, then you got the SIWL traditional. And that's going to bring up all the carriers that fall into that category of over $25,000. So the things we do on a regular basis, easier underwriting, shorter look back, they take diabetics, they take people with COPD. So with that said, the Sagicor, now that they're stricter, they're designed differently because that's their model. It's just the way that they do it, higher face amount with a very low premium. So with that said, if that is of interest to you, because I know everybody on this call has gone to see people who've had coverage before or have it now who's got some cash value in it, what if you were to, instead of adding to it, depending on their health, see what you can do about making them happier and getting them a whole lot more coverage, making your business, making your block stronger. It's another way for you to gain trust and want to give you more referrals. So with that said, Chris Veal, I believe you're open.
I'm here. Oh, I'm here, Joe. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
So you are on the air, so do what you do best, and I'm here, so thank you.
You got it. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate
Yeah.
the introduction.
Okay.
Everybody, thank you for joining this morning. Again, my name is Chris Veal. I am an internal salesperson here at Sagicor Life Insurance Company. Some of you have been on the call with me before when Joe has kindly invited me to present in the past. Today I want to just kind of reiterate some points on our products and go over that product portfolio with you. Also have an exciting announcement about a new product that we have on the market that some of you may or may not be interested in looking at going forward. But first, just a little bit about Sagicor. If you're not familiar with Sagicor, we are a wholly owned subsidiary of Sagicor Financial Corporation Limited, which was established in 1840. We operate in 22 countries. We are rated A-, excellent by AM Best company. Sagicor is kind of a unique name that you don't hear. It is a combination of two words. This is a Caribbean company originally. The word sage meaning wise and the word core for heart or judgment, which the name Sagicor reflects our dominant philosophy of wisdom with heart. Sagicor, I've been with Sagicor for a little over 6 years. One of the things, as Joe had mentioned, kind of our niche in the marketplace right now is our accelerating program, and that is that Simplify Issue, Simplify Underwriting process. Just a little bit about the accelerating process. Again, it's an automated underwriting system. We utilize an e-application. It's an e-application only process, and we can provide an underwriting decision within minutes with no telephone interview, no medical exams, no bodily fluids, and no medical records required. Joe had mentioned the No Lapse Universal Life, and I'll kind of cover the products that we offer in that process. Again, though, I do want to reiterate it's designed to be a fast process, but there is, anytime you want to go fast, there is obviously some obstacles that you've got to get out of the way before you try to do an e-app with Sagicor, such as being fully appointed with Sagicor as a company. We don't require any training for our products, so no product training required, but fully appointed agents will receive that immediate decision on any Simplify Issue products. Now, Simplify Issue, as far as our age limits, for Simplify Issue, all products that we offer in this process, Simplify Issue would apply to anybody 65 and under who are applying for max face amounts. Joe had mentioned the No Lapse Universal Life. The max face amount to get an immediate decision for 65 and under is $400,000, so very generous on the face amount limits. We do offer a term product as well. That term is going to vary. Generally speaking, 65 and under applying for $500,000 in face amount or below will receive an immediate decision to a fully appointed agent with Sagicor. So you go in, you enter an e-app, complete it. You don't have to be on face-to-face with the client in this process. You can do everything over the phone. You're completing the e-application. For signature, you're capturing it one of two ways. If you're face-to-face, you'll use a Sign Now option in the e-app process, and that's a process that you just turn your keyboard over, and the client reviews the data entry, goes through a review process. They click Sign. They type their name once. The application autofills with signatures. The second option for signature is a non-face-to-face meeting. Say you're doing the interview over the phone, or you've captured the information and you've written the application. You want to email the application to the client for signature. Once you hit email the application over, the client would do the same review process they did in the Sign Now version. Click Sign, type their name once, autofills, and they are done. That comes back to you for your signature and then submission of the e-app over to Sagicor. While you're sitting there, a couple of minutes go by, you will have a response back letting you know one of three decisions. In any of these products and in this process, you're going to have one of three decisions. You can get an auto decline, you can get an auto approval, or you can get a refer to home office for further review. Generally, when you get a refer to home office for further review, we want to hope that it's not because of an appointment process. If it comes to the home office for further review, it sits in a hold bucket until your appointment's completed, and then it processes through. If it comes to the home office for review with an underwriter, It may be that the risk class, either the client qualifies for a better risk class or the client doesn't qualify for the risk class that you put them in. The risk class, since I'm talking about that, they vary from product to product. And what we can do, Joe, I know that you have that Products at a Glance brochure. I'm working on a accelerating piece that would actually outline each product that we offer in a 1 or 2 page document, which will be really nice. I should have that available for you to the field by end of this week or end of next week. So we've got that working in our marketing department, making it a lot easier for you to kind of run through those parameters for each Simplify Issue product that we offer. Excited to announce that piece that will be coming. But in the meantime, if you're looking for those face amounts, those age limits and bands, you're going to want to see our Products at a Glance brochure, and we can get that out to you at the end of this call. Make sure you all get a copy of that. Furthermore, if you have any questions about the process, you're always welcome to contact Joe's group. They're very versed. They understand the process, and they talk to agents all day long about this process. You're also welcome to reach out to me directly here in the internal sales department. I would be happy to walk you through that accelerating process and go a little further in detail with you on the products available in the Simplify issue. I do want to touch on a few of those products, though, this morning with you, and then we'll get to the announcement of the new product. First of all, again, back to the No Lapse Universal Life that Joe was talking about. I just want to tell you the top 5 benefits that we see, the top 5 benefits of choosing the Sage No Lapse Universal Life. Number 1, non-medical, automated underwriting, but priced like it's fully underwritten. So very competitively priced. It works really well with a single pay, short pay option if you run across clients who really want a permanent product. They want to pay, say, over 10 years and be done. Maybe they have a little extra money and they want to just give it, and say, hey, I want a life insurance policy and I want to have to think about it again. That lump sum can go into this product in a Simplify issue process and works really well with maximizing death benefit. So number 1, non-medical automated underwriting, but priced like it's fully underwritten. Number 2, there are living benefits built into this product and every product that we offer here at Sagicor. For the No Lapse Universal Life, the two key living benefits are chronic illness and terminal illness. They can accelerate a portion of the death benefit, up to 25% of the death benefit, and that's no additional cost to the client. So we do have living benefits built in. Thirdly, underwriting decision in 120 seconds, and I can't reiterate that enough. Joe's agents, you get some of the agents in the field, your colleagues out there have used this process. It's worked really well for them, but that underwriting decision can be given in 120 seconds or less with using accelerating. Fourth, high-speed electronic policy delivery at issue with e-delivery. We do offer e-delivery in this process for term life, the No Lapse Universal Life, the Simplify Whole Life, and now our new indexed Universal Life product. The e-delivery feature is going to save you time, money, and it's going to get that policy turned around very quickly. So let's just walk through a scenario. You enter, you say you wrote a $100,000 No Lapse Universal Life. You got an immediate approval. You chose e-delivery in that process. You could essentially have a policy delivered through email to you and the client within 17 to 24 hours. It goes really, really fast with that e-delivery. So I do encourage, if you're going to use this process and your client's okay with e-delivery, you select yes at the end of that application to choose e-delivery. So e-delivery would be the other one of the main benefits. And number 5, and this is the most important to you all on the phone. Number 5, commissions are paid daily at settlement with Sagicor. We pay commissions every day. We pay daily. So let's just say you got that application in, you chose e-delivery, it turned around to you within 24 hours. We process by noon the next day. Your commission will be in your bank. So top 5 benefits of that no lapse, besides the fact that it's very reasonably priced, competitively priced. It's a product that's a permanent product. It's designed to last, designed to be there when a client dies. So it's designed and targeted for age 120, and again 65 and under, applying for $400,000 or less. This is a great permanent option for you. The minimum face amount on this product is $25,000, so it's not truly a final expense product. However, with that low face amount, think about it. You could use it for a final expense type of product if a client was looking for a smaller death benefit. In addition to the 400,000 or the 65 and under, we do offer this application for 66 and up. It's a little different. It's not going to be an immediate decision for 66 and up. At that age band, we would be looking for medical records, and furthermore, we may ask for paramed, blood, urine, etc. Term life, same thing, 500,000 and below for 65 and under. However, I do want to point out on our term life, if you like term, you sell term, that for ages 18 to 45 years, we will underwrite $1 million in face amount in that simplify issue process. So again, 45 and under, $1 million is the max face amount for simplify issue. For 46 to 55, so 55 to 46, you could write them for 750,000 or below. The term life also has some living benefits built into it as well. We do offer nursing home confinement and terminal condition in the term life. Okay. The traditional whole life product has a maximum face amount of $250,000, and it is EAP only. Again, it's just a traditional whole life product. Minimum face amount on it is $25,000. Maximum is $250,000. We do offer juvenile applications as well in all the products that we offer with our permanent life products, and then fully underwritten is available at over those max face amounts or those higher age bands. Otherwise, we're simplify issue. That is the process with Sagicor. As Joe had mentioned, this process is designed for your healthier clients. You know, you can't just throw anybody in the process and look for an immediate decision. It's not guaranteed life. It is simplify issue life. Any questions right now on the process?
Okay, anybody have any questions? Do me a *2. And Jay will open you up, *2. So, Chris, anybody between the age of 18 to 65, the agents can do it right on their computer. There's no blood, no urine, no APS from the doctor, no saliva, no nothing, correct?
That's
right there.
Correct. That's right.
And then if somebody's 65 to 85, they can still do it on their iPad, yet you guys have got to get medical records from the doctor's office to complete the underwriting.
That's right. You're correct. Absolutely.
Okay. Can the agent get the medical records from the doctor and send them to you?
They could, yes. So oftentimes we'll require, it's at underwriter's discretion on what they'll need. It's either 5 years or 3 years, depending on. Now, we prefer to control the cost of that, ordering the medical records. So we work with parameds. They handle all of our medical record ordering, and that's just a way for Sagicor to handle. But if you have access to those medical records, say maybe they had them from a prior application process with another company, and they have those in their hands, yes, we will accept those medical records.
Okay, guys, question *2. I've got my friend Matt has a question. He goes, does Sagicor offer restricted beneficiary payout options?
We do, Matt. Thank you for that question. We do have restricted payout options. Now, there's no specific form that you use. That would be handled through a letter of explanation or a letter of instruction with Sagicor.
So what that means, Chris, is that if somebody's got a policy for $100,000, if I'm correct, that what Matt asked is that the insured can make that payment of the amount that's going to, let's say, their child. They can make that over a monthly period, a yearly period. Is that how it goes?
The death benefit is going to pay out in a lump sum, but we would accept a letter of instruction advising how the client wishes to pay out the beneficiary. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, question *2. Jay says we got a hand up. We got Mr. Galen Orr. Who? Oh, Deborah, you're on the air. I'm sorry, I thought I saw Galen's name there.
Okay, good morning. Yeah, and good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning. The question that I had in reference to Sagicor, because I see you have quite a few products, and actually this is new for me, learning about it. I understand the one that you have with the UL also accommodate those that have diabetes. What if a person's not on insulin, because I know insulin is a knockout, but they still have a high A1C? And then I wanted to know, is there a way that I can go through all the questions prior to sitting on or with the client?
Great question, Deborah. So the key there is well controlled through medication or diet and exercise. Okay. Now we don't order medical records, so we don't know what an A1C would be in this process. We're really looking for a preferred weight. So when you're looking at a diabetic, very important to note that we're looking at every other aspect for this client would be preferred. So they would need to be in a preferred build class. They would need to not have any other medical impairments to go along with that diabetes. It's just simply they're diabetic, they're getting it under control through diet or exercise or medicine. Beyond that, they would fit into that process. Anything else that adds up, or contributes to that diabetes impairment would be a decline. So we don't want more than one medical impairment. The diabetes would be that one medical impairment. Now, we do put them in what we call a rated non-tobacco risk class. Rated non-tobacco was designed, since we don't do a true table rating, that rated non-tobacco risk class, it can be anywhere from a table 1 to a table 4. So it's just a blended rate class that's available for us to put clients with minor medical impairments into. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive, obviously, but we wouldn't decline them for the type 2 as long as they're controlling with medicine or diet and exercise.
Okay, great. It sounds like it'll be a good fit. And then, 2, what is a number for you that I can reach you whenever I call?
Yes, great question. So if anybody would like to write my number down, you can reach me at 888-724-4267. That's the main number, and my direct extension here at Sagicor is 4433.
4433. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you,
Jen.
Anybody else, Jay? Okay. I've got nobody else that has any questions.
Okay.
Nope, here we go.
Very good. Okay.
I've got her partner in crime, her husband. Galen, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Deborah answered some of the questions. How about your email? Would that be preferable sometimes instead of calling you, maybe emailing your question?
Absolutely. You're welcome to email me anytime. My email address is Christina. It's CHRISTINA _Veal. And Veal is spelled V like Victor, EAL. Then that's at Sagicor.com. So Christina _Veal at Sagicor.com.
Okay, let me spell that Christine again. I think I wrote something different. Spell the Christine again, please.
You bet. It's Christina, CHRISTINA.
Okay, great. And I have one other question. Do you have any written information kind of explaining everything that you're expressing verbally?
Yes, you bet. So the written communication, what we offer, so I'm going to give you a website. And if everybody on there can write this website down, it's really great. You don't have to log in, don't have to have a user ID or password. If you will go to SagicorProducer.com, you will have access to all of our marketing materials. what you're going to look for, either whether it be term or permanent life, find the product that you're looking for. So on this website, you'll see No Lapse Universal Life, or the Sage NLUL. You'll see the term life. You'll see the whole life. A slew of other products we offer, because we also do annuities, as well as fixed index products, single premium whole life as well. But underneath the product that you're looking for, under producer material, you will find what's called an accelerating guide. The accelerating guide for that product is specific to maybe that one product, is going to give you an excellent field underwriting tool. It's going to give you a build chart. It's going to tell you the risk classes available. It's going to give you the knockout questions to start with. So we do provide knockout questions on paper, so that as you're kind of profiling customers and looking for whether they're going to fit in this process, you're going to ask them those first 9 questions. If you get a yes on any of those 9, you know that you can't go any further with an e-app. If you get no all the way down, you're going to move on to the next step, which is going to be identifying where they fit in the build, on the build table. Are they preferred, standard, or rated non-tobacco on their build? And then you're going to go into continuing to determine their rate class by asking them questions about any avocations, blood pressure history, driving history, family history. Is there any parent or sibling die prior to age 60 for heart attack, stroke, or cancer? It's a fantastic field underwriting tool, and I do encourage you to go to that website, again, sagicorproducer.com, and pull up some of that material if you have time.
Okay, great. I just had 2 other quick things. I have put an application in. It's been really maybe about a week or so. What would be the number? Is this the same number I could follow up with, the 888-724-4267?
Yes, same number. And if you're wanting to, also keep in mind, you can contact me for those new business statuses if you need as well. I'd be happy to help you out if you have an application like, Chris, I don't know what's going on with this app. Can you give me some information? The main number, you can call myself with that extension 4433. You could also contact our Producer Resource Center at extension 4680. The Producer Resource Center, if I'm not available, can help you with new business status, underwriting risk assessments, the accelerating e-app process, and also product information as well.
Okay, so what would be a good time to call you today?
I'm available all day. I don't have anything outside of this call on my schedule besides just my normal daily. So you call me whenever you get a chance. And if you want to schedule a time, we can do that as well.
Okay, and finally, don't you have a bonus type of plan that you all have initiated?
Okay, so we have as far as a commission bonus we have going on?
Maybe I'm confusing you with someone else. I thought you had a special bonus. You didn't? You don't?
We don't. We do. We do have an incentive going on currently with our life products. But right now and through June, let me make sure. I'm sorry. That's a great question. I don't know why I didn't have that up and ready to look at this morning. Our e-application bonus for our No Lapse Universal Life and our Fixed Index Universal Life, which I'm about to talk about, 15% more commission. You can earn 15% more commission through June 30th on the life products, the No Lapse and our Fixed Index Universal Life product.
Okay, great. I'm done. Hopefully I didn't take up too much time.
Thank you so much. No, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Galen. Who's next, Jay? Diane Dixon, good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Joe. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Diane.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Does Sagicor have an app or a quick quoting tool? So sometimes when you're in the field, you want to be able to do a comparison to identify a good prospect. You'd like to be able to get a rate quickly. Do you guys have anything like that?
We don't have a quick quote tool. You can, we don't even offer a download of the illustration software any longer. And the reason for that is that on the downloaded version, which would be a quick quote version, there was a lot of updates that needed to be done, and what we were finding is that if you forget to do the updates and you're quoting premiums out there that without an update on the software, then we got a big problem. So we don't make it available for a quick quote. If you log in, so what I encourage you to do as soon as you have a writing number, and actually you don't even have to have a writing number right now, you can go to sagicoragent.com. So I've given you sagicorproducer.com for marketing materials without logging in. Sagicoragent.com will take you to a login screen. You can pre-register, and you would have access to the illustration software to run some quick quotes. You can't do an e-app with that login because you're not fully appointed yet. If you are fully appointed and you haven't registered on the website with your writing number, I strongly encourage you to do so. But you can go to Sagicor Agent, log in, and have access to the illustration software to run some quick quotes.
Okay,
Not
that's
a
great.
not a lot of complication with our illustration software. When you get into that no lapse universal life, if you have a unique situation where you're looking to short pay or to single pay, then it gets a little trickier. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward there.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else have any questions? If you do, me a *2. Jay will open you up. So, Chris, right now we can, because like on our back office, we've got the accelerator or the accelerating paperwork you've already given us. So right now, an agent can go to sagicorproducer.com. They need no login, and they can go through the list of questions on there and follow the prompts to see if the client could even qualify for your program in advance, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the reason that Chris said something earlier about being fully appointed, you can write an application with Sagicor, yet you're not going to get the quick 2-minute approval in the field. Because an agent signed up, loved the product so much, has somebody to go write. He just went out and wrote it, thinking he can get it approved in the 2-minute ordeal before he got his number. And lo and behold, he had to wait a couple extra days. So when you're fully approved and you get your number and you get your stamp of acceptance, that will allow you to go to the website and get the actual automatic approval right then and there. So, okay, Chris, continue.
All right, very good. Thank you. Okay, so what I want to introduce to you all today is, and I know that you do a lot of term, permanent, no lapse, those lower face amounts. But I don't want to leave today without introducing you to our new indexed product. It's called the Sage IUL. It is a indexed universal life product with flexible premium, permanent life insurance, and it provides your clients out there, younger clients or clients looking to maybe looking towards retirement into life planning. It allows for greater wealth accumulation through index-linked crediting strategies. This product was rolled out. We're very unique to the fact that it also fits into our accelerating process. So you now have an indexed universal life product that has upside potential with index crediting, no downside protection as well, flexible premium payments in the accelerated simplify issue process. Just a quick few things about the indexed universal life that I want to point out and what sets us apart right now in the industry. We have very high targets on this product. In addition to that, the main story of this product is our index strategies. Our index strategies that we offer, we have a declared rate strategy. We also offer the declared rate currently for that indexed universal life product is 2.5%. We offer the S&P 500 standalone annual point-to-point strategy that has a cap of 12% on it. And then lastly, and what's got the market buzzing right now, is our global multi-index bonus strategy. If any of you on the phone have sold any annuities with Sagicor or done any index life, you're familiar with that global multi-index bonus strategy. It's got the highest participation rate available This is a mixed bucket that includes the S&P, the Euro stocks, and the Hang Seng. So we're offering diversity in that strategy, along with you got access to really the biggest economies, hottest economies right now. That participation rate for that strategy is 70%. I do have examples, and the marketing material is available at that SagicorProducers.com website. If Indexed Universal Life is something that you'd like to get familiar with, I'd love to have another call, Joe. We originally planned we have a presentation that we could give to give you some more insight, how that product's used, where it fits, what you can do, how you can market it to grow your business, and why it's designed for strong accumulation. So if maybe in a call coming out, or hopefully in a future call, we can be invited back to share some really good details about that Indexed Universal Life. Just a quick overview on the accelerating of that product, the ages, the issue ages. We are age last birthday. We will issue that Indexed Universal Life up to age 85, so 18 years to 85 years. We have a minimum face amount of $100,000 on that product. We don't have a maximum. We do have a juvenile application as well. That's very important. Generally, you're looking. Some parents don't plan for college through the college savings plans. They want to maybe look at a universal life product that's going to really amp up some cash accumulation that they can turn it over to their children when they turn of age to use to whatever they need to use it for. But our premium, again, age 85, we will issue this, simplify issue. We do offer several underwriting risk class. It is an e-application only with e-delivery on the accelerating process. For issue ages 18 to 50, you can apply a client up to $1 million in that Indexed Universal Life in that simplify issue accelerating process. Ages 51 to 65, you're looking at $500,000 as a maximum face amount. Okay, so if it's something that you already look at, if you're already selling Indexed Universal Life with another carrier, please go to our website, look at that Sage IUL, give me a call with any questions, and hopefully we can circle back together. I'd love to get my counterpart, my regional sales manager, my outdoor or the outside guy in to do a really neat presentation on that product that really help you kind of understand where give you some case designs and help you kind of see how this product would work to your client's benefit. Any questions for me?
I thought I lost you for a second. You paused.
Oh, I went silent. Sorry.
I said, Chris, where'd you go? Okay, and to answer your question, yes, I definitely do want to invite you back. Heather's on the phone, so I can't grab her calendar in front of her to find out what monies we got available. So I'll let you know today. We'll give you a buzz back to see when we have open, and then we will fill you in based on your schedule.
Sounds great. Thank you, Joe.
You walk. Anybody has any questions, do me a *2, either on the term, the no lapse UL, or if you got any question on the IUL, you can probably wait until we do the call again. Yet that bonus that Galen asked about is good until June 30th. Whatever commission you have now, you're going to make 15 points more on top of that there. So this is something I kind of talked about on the call Thursday, how to make additional monies to what you're already doing. You think you do a couple of these a month, depending on what your needs are. It can actually, the actual 15 points, depending on what your premium is, can help offset some leads, offset some car payments, offset some gas, or able to take your loved ones out to have dinner one night. So that's good until June 30th on their no lapse UL and their Sage term product and the Universal Life, correct? Chris?
Joe, that incentive is good. That incentive through June 30th is available for the no lapse Universal Life and the fixed indexed Universal Life only.
Okay, the Sage Index Universal. Yeah, come on, I'm looking at it here. Okay. Okay, guys, any questions? If not, I'm going to let this young lady get back to work. She's been going 100 miles an hour like me. So, Chris, nobody's got any more questions. I want to tell you thank you very much. Heather or I will get back with you later on today for us to schedule something on your new IUL because I like it, I like it, I like it. So with that said, I'll let you end the call. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
The moderator has left the conference.